Welcome to today's explainer. Look, if you want to get paid faster and put your bills on autopilot, there is one critical piece of info you absolutely need. We're talking about finding your Fifth Third Bank routing number, and we're going to make it a breeze.
So picture this. You just landed an awesome new job, or maybe you're finally setting up an automated system for those monthly bills so you never, ever miss a due date again. What's the very first thing they ask for? Your bank routing number. Whether it's your first paycheck direct deposit, sending cash to a friend, or just automating your financial life, knowing how to confidently locate this number is honestly the absolute most practical banking skill you can master today.
So here's our game plan for today to make you a total pro. 1. Decoding the routing number. 2. Finding it digitally. 3. Finding it on paper. And 4. Troubleshooting common issues. We'll map this all out step by step.
All right, Section 1. Decoding the routing number. Let's kick things off by completely demystifying the banking jargon so you know exactly what you're actually looking for.
Okay, so a routing number, which you'll sometimes hear called an ABA routing number, is this unique 9-digit code used strictly within the United States to process transactions. It was actually created way back in 1910 by the American Bankers Association to fix the massive confusion happening in the banking system at the time. Basically, you can think of it just like a postal zip code. It's the exact code that directs cash right to Fifth Third Bank instead of, say, the competitor down the street. It literally guides your money through this massive nationwide network straight to the right institution.
Now, people mix this up with their account number all the time, but there's a super easy way to remember the difference. If we stick with that postal analogy, the routing number is the zip code that gets the money to your specific town and bank. Your account number? Well, that's the specific house or apartment number that gets the money directly to you. So the routing number identifies Fifth Third Bank itself, while the account number identifies your own personal pile of money inside that bank.
It's also really crucial to note that this 9-digit routing number is strictly for domestic U.S. transfers. It is absolutely perfect for your everyday direct deposits and domestic wires. But if you're receiving international funds, like a payment from a friend over in France, for example, that 9-digit code just won't cut it. For anything international, you're going to need a SWIFT code instead. And for Fifth Third, that's an alphanumeric code, FTBCUS3C.
Moving right along to Section 2, Finding it digitally. Now that you know what it is, let's see how you can grab this crucial 9-digit code right from your smart devices without ever needing to leave the couch.
I mean, for most of us, our phone basically is our primary bank branch these days, right? Finding your routing number on the Fifth Third mobile app is incredibly easy, whether you're team iPhone or Android. You simply log into the app, tap directly on your checking account right from the home screen, and boom, you'll see an option that says Account/Routing Numbers right there. It literally takes about 3 seconds, and you don't even have to talk to anyone on the phone.
Or if you're more of a desktop or laptop person, the process is just as simple. Just log into your online banking at 53.com. From your main screen, click on your checking account and then hit More Details. From that drop-down menu, just select View Account/Routing Numbers. From there, you can easily copy and paste that 9-digit number directly into whatever payroll or payment form you're filling out.
Next up is Section 3, Finding it on paper. What if you don't have your login handy right now, or maybe you just prefer doing things the traditional way? Well, paper records are an absolutely foolproof way to track this down. Just grab your physical checkbook and look down at the bottom left corner. You're going to see this row of numbers printed in a very distinct kind of blocky font. This is called the MICR line, which stands for Magnetic Ink Character Recognition. The very first set of 9 digits on the far left, that is your routing number. It's neatly separated from your account number, which usually sits right next to it in the middle, and then your 4-digit check number is way over on the far right. So again, that 9-digit code on the bottom left is exactly what you're looking for.
That brings us to Section 4, Troubleshooting Common Issues. Okay, so you know what it is and exactly where to find it. But what happens if you just tried to quickly Google your routing number, you plugged it in, and your payment got completely rejected? Let's troubleshoot.
Now, this is a really unique quirk specific to Fifth Third Bank. Because the bank has such a long history, its name literally comes from a 1908 merger between the Fifth National Bank and the Third National Bank, and because it continuously expanded across the Midwest and Southeast by acquiring other banks, your specific routing number actually depends entirely on the state or region where you originally opened your account. So no, one size absolutely does not fit all here.
And honestly, this perfectly illustrates why Googling your routing number can be incredibly dangerous. If you just type Fifth Third routing number into a search engine, you might just get the main Cincinnati, Ohio routing number, which is 04200-314.
But if you originally opened your account up in Chicago, Illinois, your routing number is actually 0719239909. Or if you bank down in Central Florida, it's 0631099935. If you try to use that Cincinnati number for your Chicago-based account, your direct deposit could be delayed or your automatic payment could just fail entirely. So please always rely on your specific app, your online banking profile, or your own physical checks.
Now, if you are ever in doubt, or if a transfer mysteriously fails on you, don't panic. You've got some really great backup options. You can easily call Fifth Third customer service directly at 1-800-972-3030. You could also just pop into a local branch and have a personal banker verify your details for you. And finally, if you ever need to double-check a routing number's validity independently, you can always look it up in the official FedWire directory online, which is maintained by the Federal Reserve. So the big takeaway here is that by understanding and correctly locating this very specific 9-digit code, you have just unlocked the vault to modern banking convenience. You've got the power to get your paycheck up to 2 days early with direct deposit, to automatically pay off your credit card so you're never hit with a late fee, and to seamlessly move money around. You are completely in the driver's seat now. So with this new knowledge in hand, what part of your financial life are you going to automate first?
Just a quick reminder before we wrap up. While this explainer is completely accurate based on the source material as of our creation date today, August 4th, 2026, bank procedures, contact numbers, and routing systems can and do evolve. So definitely be sure to verify those final details directly with your financial institution before you execute any major transactions. Thanks so much for learning with us today, and happy automating.